everyone. I wanted to just make a quick little how-to video because I've been getting a lot of the same question from those who use Photopea.com as their software. In the 8.0 to animation lesson where you learn how to make a GIF image, there is something that's mentioned, or the timeline function is mentioned in Photoshop, but as if you've gone through it, you've probably noticed that Photopea does not have a timeline thing, but there is a way. So I just want to demonstrate how to actually create your GIF and make an animation that moves in Photopea. I decided to take a picture of my cat, and he loves food, so I thought I would use his eyes and make it ultimately flash saying food. So you can see if I do that, that will be the animation that is on repeat. But of course, please follow along with the steps in the actual lesson and make one of the examples there, because that does walk you through each one. So you do need to go through that to make sure you know how to set up the layers and everything to make frames. So I have all my layers / frames here. And again, this is in Photopea specifically. If you use Photoshop, you will be able to just follow the step-by-step instructions in the screenshots in the lesson. But if you want to try using Photopea, you're more than welcome to. So I have all my layers / frames here. So the way that this is different and how to actually make this an animation, I'm going to want to double click on each layer. And at the beginning of each layer, whatever it's named, you're going to want to type underscore, a lowercase a, and then another score, and then a space. And then if you just press enter or click out, so you can see that I have that little underscore a underscore in front of that layer. And you're going to want to repeat that for all of your layers. And that will ultimately make them frames. I'm not sure if I'm using the right term for this, but ultimately putting this little keyboard shortcut communicates to Photopea, the actual software, that you want to make this into an animation. Hence it's an A. I'm not sure what the underscores exactly stand for, but it will communicate with itself. But you do need to make sure that you put this on all of the layers that you want to include in the animation. So you can see I'm just going down the list and adding all of it. So now all my layer / frame names have that underscore a underscore under it, and they are all named that. I'm going to want to go to File, and then Export As, and then you want to select GIF, or the GIF. And you can see here it gives a preview, and you can see the word food is flashing on my cat baby's eyes or his face. Food's his favorite thing, obviously. So like I was saying, if you put the A, like the underscore thing with the A in front of all of your layers, it automatically detects and it will play the layers in order. So whichever is the top one, it will start with that and just keep looping around and going. So I just had the image of baby without the word food and then just altered it. Very simple and quick. Then you can play with the settings however you want. If you want it to be slower, or if you want it to be faster, that again, it's depending on what you're trying to do or personal preference. So I'm just gonna leave it. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little slower, well, a little faster, sorry. But so anyway, you wanna make sure that the format is GIF. So as long as you have the underscore a underscore in front of all of the layer names, and then you select to export it as a GIF, it will automatically know that you want to save it as an animation, and then you can just click save and download it to wherever your downloads go. So I exported it, just pulled this from my downloads folder, and you can see that it automatically made it a GIF, and that's how you do it in Photopea. It almost might be easier than in Photoshop. So hopefully that answered a lot of your questions and helped you be able to get through the 8.0 lesson.